Welcome Capricorn to my channel, Managing Tree Tarot. This is a general reading for you for the month of October. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone, so please just take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. I do take pop-outs, so in the interest of time, I've already meditated, shuffled, and taken those cards. And as I lay out what came out for you, I just like to say, please be careful. There are scammers out there who are preying on people who are interested in tarot and self-help. That being said, please just make sure that you're following the links below the people that you're intending to follow. And for myself, I don't have any social media attached to this account, so I will never personally reach out to you soliciting for personal readings or ask you directly for money. And that way I have a link for donations down below, but I will not ask you to directly. Okay, for your reading, I did start with some oracle cards. I used the Shaman's Dream Oracle in order to get the energy, and then for the heart I used the traditional Rider-Waite. So there's a pretty clear message happening here for you, Capricorn. So Caterpillar, it's about opportunity, and the opportunity really is it is taking stock of, okay, so you know how cats kind of sit and they wait, and they are observing what is going on around you. That is exactly what this is about, but it's also about transformation, hence the caterpillar. It's right before you're actually making all these changes, that you're being very aware of what's happening. But what this card is also urging you to do is to not take the same path that you've taken before. Also, don't wait for things to happen for you. You're in this waiting period, yes, but you're really kind of waiting for the right opportunity that you will see will present itself in which to take action. So it's like not taking action just yet, but watching and waiting for that perfect moment that you will see. But it's also about not taking the same path before, because if you were taking the same path before, you'd already be on it. So it's really kind of sitting back and looking at what possibilities are there for you and what is the best action to take. And then we have number 37, which is the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. So the sword is not a weapon, but it is a tool. And this is a tool of honesty, of truth. Swords always are about communication and truth, but within that truth, it's learning how to speak your truth without necessarily being hurtful towards someone else, which you can do. You don't have to be mean or cruel with your words, but you can be honest. And also, it's about cutting ties with people, situations, things that are no longer serving you, that don't have a place in your life anymore. Because sometimes people hold on to you in that way. And so what this is saying is, this sword is like magic. You can cut all those unseen ties between you and those things that you need to let go of, okay? And then we have covenant, which is the sacred contract. So there are certain things in your life, and with whatever situation or circumstance that you're dealing with at this time, it's saying that it's happening for a reason. It's not by chance. This is something that is set up, that is a contract that you signed up for to say, I'm going to work on and deal with that. The thing is that this contract not only affects you, it affects other people. So the most important thing that you can do, and the reason why perhaps you're finding some difficulty in having it kind of settle itself the way that it needs to, it may still be up in the air and you feel like things aren't really working. It's taking longer to kind of work through than it really should. And part of that is that this contract, like all things, needs to be rooted in honesty and in truth, and not just your truth, but in the other person's truth too. So as much as if you're doing any kind of manifestations or anything like that, that know that those not only affect you, but they affect others too. And so it's taking everyone into consideration, and that's kind of what the holdup is. But also the holdup is being honest about what it is that that you can only speak your own truth, okay, and take consideration of others. So that's what this is asking you to do, to speak your own truth. Don't hide it or anything like that, but also to take consideration of someone else's position as well. So it's interesting. It looks like you have been kind of going through something, because then when we get into the heart of the reading, we have the Devil card and we have the Lover. So this can actually mean that you are in a toxic relationship. That can be a very direct way of kind of interpreting these cards. And if we're going with that, it looks as though that's what these are saying, that you need to kind of break from, and that you have actually. So this Seven of Swords here in your current position is like basically cut and run. It can also be the card of kind of selfishness, but I'm also going to say that someone once told me that it's not always a bad thing to be selfish. Sometimes we need to be, and sometimes that can be a good thing. What's not good is to be self-centered. And so this card is not about being self-centered, it's about being selfish. And I think that if you were dealing with a toxic or negative situation, whether this was a relationship or work scenario, whatever that may be, but it's really referring more that it was a relationship of some kind, that whether it be romantic or not, but it was not a healthy one. And it was one that you kept on coming to, and that it was not good. It was not good. So what this is saying is that you've chosen in this moment in time to kind of be selfish, and with the Empress, to hold your own and to know that you are worthy and that you are worth more than whatever this relationship has been giving you, right? Because it looks like it's actually been taking from you. And so this allows you to kind of bring yourself back to who you know you are, or even rediscover or learn who you really are, if you don't already realize that you are the all-encompassing Empress. And it's not a gender-specific reading. It's about knowing your worth. That's about the energy of the card. But it looks like you've decided to free yourself, and that's what this card is all about. It's about cutting and getting rid of those ties that aren't serving anymore, and kind of perhaps that you have decided to rip up another contract of some kind and instead build a new contract that is right and good for you. All right, so in your near future here, you have the Eight of Cups and you have Strength in reverse. So it looks like you are, in fact, perhaps you're in like this decision mode and the action mode right here, but there are a lot of other things when we're kind of stepping away from a person or situation that is toxic, because they'll keep on kind of recurring. You still may have to deal with them from time to time, which may be difficult to kind of walk away. And especially if there's feelings there, it's very difficult to walk away. And the Strength in reverse is kind of talking about that there may be some lack of will and wanting to really like commit to doing this. But really what the Eight of Cups is saying, you have made this decision. You are going to walk away from anything that does not serve you, right? You don't know what's up ahead, but you know that whatever has not been good, okay? And so it's about kind of knowing and redefining who you are, what you want, what you will and will not stand for, and really finally choosing to say, no, that's it, I'm done. And so, which is a really healthy place to be. It's a really healthy place to be. Okay, I am going to pull 2 oracle cards for you. I'm going to use the Wisdom Earth Oracle as well as the Archangel Michael deck by Doreen Virtue. So thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What advice do you have for Capricorn for the month of October, please? Any advice that you can give them that would be helpful to them for the month of October? Here we go. Creativity. And I'm going to go ahead and get the Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael. What advice do you have for Capricorn that would be beneficial for them for the month of October? What advice can you give Capricorn? Thank you. We're truly grateful for your assistance in this time. There we are. Ew. Well, he's willing to help you out. Okay, so creativity. I am going to read from the book here. So, they give a plant, which is Lady's Mantle. It enhances fertility, feminine healing, and a connection to the divine feminine. The stone is carnelian, which promotes creativity and fertility. And creativity is not just something that is nice to have in your life. Creativity is your birthright, and it is also one of the most basic drives in human beings. Sadly, our culture does not value creativity and views it as an indulgent pastime. Heal your creative self by falling into the arms of the divine feminine. Quote, I am a creative being and actively feed my creative self through the arts and through nature. I express my creative being with passion and confidence. All right. And then for Archangel Michael, ask Archangel Michael to help with your situation. The situation that's concerning you can improve with Archangel Michael's help. This card serves as a reminder that it's never too late to get the angels involved, and their assistance will improve everything immediately, including giving you inner peace, new ideas, and insights. Michael will help you in ingenious and unexpected ways to be open to miracles that take on surprising forms. Other possible meanings are: know that you're powerful. You're not a victim. Release any blame to yourself or others. Focus upon solutions, not problems. Allow other people to help you. Keep an open mind to alternative solutions. The prayer is: Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with, describe the situation. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. All right, Capricorn, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am truly grateful. And for more clarification, please check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you like what I do, please like and subscribe. It helps others to find the channel and lets me know that it resonates with you. And down below, you should find a link for tips and donations if you choose to support the channel in that way. It is not expected, but genuinely appreciated if you decide to. Thank you so much, Capricorn, and I will see you next time.